Hey guys, welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're tuning in from. I'm really curious. For me, it's 9 in the morning right now. I've been mining a little bit of netherrack already. I'm going to show you what we're up to today. Things are a bit crazy out here. Look at what we did yesterday. You guys see that? We're gonna do a lot more. Who here is tuning in from down under? Anybody? First thing we're doing today, guys, is we gotta do a little bit of mining. Let me just do this. I think we gotta show what this feels like. We can fly into the lower nether now. That is a big bedrock hole, and I'm gonna show you how it works if you weren't here yesterday. We're gonna break a ton more, but before we do that, I wanna get rid of the terrain over here, and I was gonna say that piglin needs help, but he's fine. He had it under control. Golden helmet check. Okay, a little bit of mining. Make it bigger. 1:30 here, Sarita, welcome to the stream. Oh, you're tuning in the afternoon. Nice. 20 stream in a row, don't it? Nice, dude. You got a stream streak going. I respect it, guys. Earlier this morning, I tried the Wither skeleton farm to heal my tools from yesterday's mining session. Oh, hang on, my recording was paused still. And happy to say that works. Oh my god, my game audio is so loud. Buddy, you gotta go down there. Good morning, Looney. Naomi, welcome to the stream. I bet a lot of you guys are tuning in like early morning as well. Wait, actually, let me scroll up. I want to see. 1:30 p.m., 4 p.m. Vince, yo, dude, welcome in. 3 a.m. Zachary. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. Gotta go in school like 30 minutes. Jojo boy, 9 a.m. here. Coffee. Nice to Secco, welcome in. Yo, good to have you guys here. So the project, we're working. Oh my god, why do I have an X in hotbar slot 3? We don't need that. We're working towards the nether hub, and I want to have that hole here just be massive, so we can literally see the whole lower nether underneath us. But before we actually go do that, if I mine that gold ore, the piglins are gonna be mad. I'm gonna work around it for now. Just like that. We'll do that as last. I wanna make this hole bigger, but we gotta check which direction I'm gonna mine, because if we go over there, I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of clearing on that forest as well. Stream streak updated, gotta go to... Well, that's what I said. I accidentally mined it. Dang it. How many piglins are there? Did I just find them? Oh, you already forget that he's mad? You guys? Oh, no. He did not forget. He's mad, alright. Where you at, buddy? Whoa. I got sniped there. That was a good hit. Oh my god. Poor little guy. 9 a.m. from Belgium. You boy, welcome in. Forbidden, welcome in as well. Flashbacks. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the piglins. Me more than most people, though. Chill with the lava sources. Come on. Burn. Dude, it was a baby. You can't do that. I don't want to do too much mining, but I think it'd be really cool for the rest of the stream if we just have this this hole open up. It's going to change the view a lot, and changing the view a lot is going to help us understand what we're going to do for the rest of the area. Because we gotta figure out how this shape is gonna run. I don't have to get the design perfect right now, the lines for it. We'll figure it out as the project develops. But we gotta break all the bedrock before we head out of the snapshot that we're in. Shed a little delayed, smooth operator. It's always a little delayed, but like, I think 10 seconds stops. Not that crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try and do the same thing. Ignore the gold ore for the time being. Okay, that's the corner. It's easier to mine it out from the other side, to stay close to the wall. That was a good reflex. Cooked pork chop? I could eat that, like I didn't even need the golden carrots. We're getting him really easy from all the hoglins. Hush, the baby wanted to feel liquid. That was the only liquid you can have in the nether. Did he now? Nina, welcome in as well. Psycho, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, 3 a.m. Dude, you're crazy. Guys, it blows my mind that when I stream at this time, there's still people from the United States. To be fair, I've watched the stream at 3 a.m. before. Like, it's happened. I didn't stay up for the stream. I was just grinding something in a hardcore world. Back in Season 1. I don't think I've done that in Season 2. Like a 3 a.m. grind while watching... Oh, no. I definitely did. Like, early on. I remember because it was already on Twitch back then. Not gone off of Twitch yet. So it was like in the middle there. I think this is my time of night. Brittany, welcome in. Welcome in. That's fair too. We got the owls representing. No, I'm doing good. It's actually funny to stream in the morning. It's been a while since I did that. Today, guys, I'm gonna leave at like 1 p.m. For me, it's a little past 9 right now. So I'm gonna leave at 1 p.m. today to go to a theme park for the weekend. We have a little cabin there with my parents and my sister, her boyfriend, their daughter, which is awesome. She's like a year and 8 months old now. So it's her place to be. It's like a fairy tale themed theme park. It's a cool place. It's called Efteling. It's in the Netherlands. It's people like travel to go there. It's kind of my happy place in a way, because the design for a lot of the stuff there is so well done in terms of visuals and aesthetics. So it's kind of an inspirational place to be, to just look at how they make an area feel alive within a theme. I love just being there and looking around. One of the things it feels like a field trip, you know? It feels like I'm out there studying. Because one of the things that's really interesting in a place like that is to see how they make the visual lines work. So when you're in a room, how does your perspective in the room influence how you perceive all the decoration in there? And that's like a thing that we use a lot just in my Minecraft world. It's so wild mining both the bottom layer of netherrack that opens up into the nether, as well as the top layer of the bedrock. It feels really crazy. It's just you're doing a chore until you get to that last layer, and then it's like, what the heck? I just made a whole gap down into the nether. Barrett is like your favorite roller coaster. Don't like the line though. The line for that one isn't too bad. I actually like what they did with the waiting, the queues in the park, because they're all very well designed. They're interesting. There was a day one time where I was there, and it was off season, and it was like heavy off season, including literally though. It was off season, so it wasn't busy at all. It was off season and bad weather, which meant that at whatever ride I wanted to go in, I didn't have to wait, not for even like a minute, and that, oddly enough, did not make the experience better. It made the experience feel really empty. That anticipation that you build in a minute, like 10, 20 minutes that you're waiting for a ride, makes the ride better because you're more present there. When you can just go in and go in again, it somehow feels like less interesting. Were you ever in Switzerland? At a certain point in time, I was a bunch of my friends were in a band. They're still in a band. They're actually looking for a new singer right now, because their singer quit. But they the band was doing well. They were doing tours through Europe, and they've done like several shows in Switzerland. And I toured with them for like 3-4 years, which was a really, really good time. We had a lot of fun back then, just being on the road, as they say. We saw a lot of cool places. Was I the singer? No, I'm not much of a singer at Archaeos. I don't think the band would have been successful at all if I was the singer. Watch out, there's a piglin, don't repeat. I got the golden helmet right now. That's one of the mistakes I made back in the day. Sarita, when will I be in India? I've never been. There's nothing here though except for a few things. I've never been to India and I would love to go. I think I'll definitely will at one point. I just need a little like travel money. But we'll get it. Will it be fun to hear me do karaoke? No, it would not be fun. That's a mistake. Lars, thank you very much, dude. Please keep the stream in English though, you know. If you do end up running into me, feel free to say hi. Luni, what's your favorite ride in Efteling? And did you ever visit Disneyland Paris? I did visit Disneyland. Honestly, I don't remember it that much. I know we had a fun day, but I have no clue like what we did and all that. I don't know how long ago that was too. Probably like a long time though. Favorite ride. There's a thing called translated to Dream Flight. I think I like that one a lot, just for the aesthetic. Yeah, definitely that one. The floating castles on planets bit is just crazy. I go for the design. I don't necessarily go for the thing itself. But there's a lot of good rides there, and if that's what you're going for. Lowers, welcome to the stream. Said yesterday can't stream in the afternoon. Stream 8 in the morning, so people in Australia or something can watch too. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Honestly, guys, the choice was pretty simple. I couldn't stream at my usual time because I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out of town. So either it was no stream or early stream. I'm like, why not do the early stream? And I'm excited to be here. We're almost done mining. So if you guys hang out for a couple minutes, we're gonna start breaking Bedrock. I think I can get rid of the gold ore now. I don't see any piglins. Let me just put on my armor before I do it. Hang on, my game sounds are a little... I'm gonna turn my block sounds down by a lot. Because we're gonna bone meal a bunch. Hostile creatures are on. And then I can turn my volume up a little bit. So if something attacks me, I'll hear it coming. Otherwise, I might not hear it over the music. Looney, go to the overworld, man. Creaking stuff. Smooth operator. So in the snapshot that I'm in, the creaking isn't there yet. But also, I'm in a snapshot, which is the probably like the only time I'll do this, or at least for a while. Because snapshots are a scary place to be in your hardcore world. Like, snapshots are not stable versions of the game, so things can go wrong. You should expect it. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. You should expect things to go wrong, and I don't want to be in the snapshot for longer than I have to. Also, for as long as I'm in the snapshot, I just don't want to go anywhere. So we're not going out of the nether. If then something goes wrong, it might just be the nether, and then it might be fixable. There is a chance though, guys, that we do like many hours of work here, only for it to corrupt on the way back, and then I'm gonna have to figure out how to retry it. I might have to settle, there's a real chance that I produced like a massive bedrock hole here, only to have it fill on the transfer over to 121.4, and then I might have to do it all again, and maybe settle for a smaller gap, like only load a few chunks, remove those, and go back. Because right now I've been flying over nether roof a little bit. I went to the Wither Skelly farm. I overshot it on the way back a little bit because it's hard to see with nether fog activated. I do believe that we're gonna be fine though. Like, I have high hopes for it. This stream is probably gonna break Not Rick's stream. No, Not Rick is here. I spoke to him on Discord before the stream started. Next week, Wednesday, is gonna be the tricky one. So this weekend, guys, I'm gonna be out of town as well. I won't be streaming. I'm gonna return on Wednesday with a stream at the same time as we're streaming right now. And then on Thursday, we go to 3 p.m. daily for a steady schedule. Wednesday through Sunday. Yo, this looks wild. Okay, so lower nether, upper nether. We have this weird slice here. And this slice is actually... What up, piglin dudes? This slice is important because we're gonna continue removing bedrock from there. Now, guys, we got a decision to make. Oh, should I fix my pickaxe? It might take a minute. Let me see. I can just switch it for this one for now. We're not gonna mine a ton, so it should be fine. I accidentally broke another one yesterday, guys. The fortune pick, netherite one, is gone. Mining out this area. So, we got sort of a crack happening here, and I want to expand on that. The issue is I can't see too far into the distance. So question is, do I... Maybe we make it narrower again and like bend it off into that direction a little bit. It's a big slice of pizza. Right now it is. Let me just framework a little bit. Disappointed but not surprised at the pickaxe breaking. Yeah, I think that's fair. Now, this framework, guys, is not going to be all that accurate because we're going to mine it out under the roof and just go with whatever shape we end up with. I think we can go a little bit further still. We're gonna be here for a while in the snapshot. I think you're starting to see right now. Akshay, see you later, dude. Okay, and then from here. So if we go little chunks at a time, we might actually be able to match that shape quite well. It's going to be crazy. It's gonna look so cool once the whole thing is done. What is my final plan for this, Psycho? I'm not telling you guys. We're just gonna have to figure it out as we go. Shufian, welcome to the stream. When new mod applications? I don't have them planned right now, but probably close-ish in the future. Skill is crazy, Looney. If you find a glitch like this, and you can do something cool with it, better execute on it and really make it something cool, right? Giant mustache? Okay. Reveal the plan, man? Never. How much cooler is this if you guys are just gonna see it unfold over time? Patience is a virtue. Okay, the only thing is, I like this. It's big, it's wild, it's crazy. It's gonna be a very easy way to get into the nether. Let me get some rockets. But I need to see what's under here. How much terrain that would mean we gotta remove. Okay, if we actually turn left here, there's just like an open chunk of ceiling. I think there's a better way to design this, guys. I'm gonna get rid of this. We don't need this marker anymore. I said that I would start using coordinates for portals, so then this becomes irrelevant. Okay, that design might not be it, guys. I'm gonna remodel. Let's get rid of this. You have 0 patience? Dude, just hang out here for a little practice. Believe me, guys, it is a giant cockroach. BL Evo, no. It's not. Time and wow. Okay, this is the 0-0 portal. We gotta preserve that. What is in here? Extra shulkers. Yo, that's actually kind of clutch. That can help us store some netherrack. Okay, I think, guys, the better option... We could go that direction, but it's gonna involve us clearing a ton of netherrack terrain, because essentially everywhere where there's a ceiling, it's gotta go. And this is just like... That is a solid chunk of netherrack rock. So, if we turn it left here... we're gonna be in a much better spot. That left turn should happen right over here, though. Let me remodel it again, and we'll see if we find something better. Because there's no real reason why it couldn't just turn this way. Okay, let's start with that. I'm gonna cut this out to better understand the line. That's just noise now. Damn it, I got it. Okay, let me land over here real quick. I think if it turns, it needs to turn here, in that little corner here. So essentially, guys, if we're designing a crack, you gotta look for, they move sort of the same way that water does, towards the path of least resistance. So then having a smooth line through that corner makes more sense than it cracking back there first. That flows much better. And then around the corner, it can be cracked like that, because it's already got momentum. I think that would mean it cracks here as well. And then we have a little offshoot into that direction. So right around here, I suppose. See if that looks right. Dude, I can't even see that far. Okay, that could work. And then here it would split, because it also needs to finish up this shape that we already cut out. For a second I thought I was out of netherrack. I couldn't build like this last bit. Okay, let's remove this, guys, because that's not the way we're gonna go. Mr. Anthony, welcome in. GG on the PvP last night. That was good. Nomu, welcome in. What's the reason for this bedrock breaking? Nether hub. Kala, welcome in as well. Just joining. In from school today. Dude. And skip class for a stream. It's just bad, unfortunately. Can't stay. Have a good day, dude. Thank you for dropping by. Conrad, welcome to the stream as well. Good morning. Anime moment or momentum. Sorry, welcome in. How's the bedrock breaking going, dude? It's going well. We're mapping out the shape, and then the breakage continues. What's the plan? Why is Looney breaking all this bedrock? I want to make a nether hub, but I want to build it in the lower and upper nether. So we need a gap to fly through. Generally, I just want to... We spend so much time on the nether roof, but then not under the nether anymore. Just because of how my portals are set up. If we do this, we can also have portals down there, and it's just going to be much cooler. Okay, let me see this shape. This actually turns the wrong way. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does. So let me fix it. Nether hub, finally. Yeah, it was a bad time. Okay, and then here we sort of move along with that. If we go like slowish, we can actually literally follow the carves. just means that we go with little chunks at a time, but that might be worth it. Ooh, I like this. I like this that it goes all the way over here. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. That's much better than it was before. And now we gotta follow this shape over this way, which is interesting. I'm gonna have to look over to the side quite a bit. Do I have enough netherrack? I do. The cards? No, the carves, the cuts? Don't know if I'm saying a word that makes sense there. It's a vibe watching while eating breakfast? Dude, I get that. That sounds like a good start to the day. That's pretty chill. Okay, and then here it has a little bend. Sort of carves back, and then over that. Oh, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is a really good start. I might add a little crack there as well. We don't need to go that much further here. Jojo boy, see you later. Thanks for dropping by before school. That's crazy. Okay, right about here. Okay, so guys, if we cut it up like this, we're essentially gonna have a big hole here to fly through, and the rest is decoration to sell it. So what we're looking for right here is this here is a point of impact that then opens up a crack. I do think it needs a little bit of space here as well, though. I gotta look around down there, guys. Just for planning. We could actually change it a little bit. Maybe I got the point of impact wrong. School is cancelled for you. Lucky days. What if the point of impact is like here? Oh no, I need it there. I need it there. There's the reason. I gotta look around, guys, see if things make sense for my design. Oh yeah, that'd be tall enough, that's fine. I might build a little offshoot in this direction too. How does it look down there? Quick electric check. We might have to get rid of this chunk of netherrack, but that's doable. Yeah, let's turn it in this direction as well. Just for more consistency in the shape. And this one could be quite big. Couple more minutes, guys, and then we're done frameworking. And I think we're gonna try and follow these lines somewhat accurately. Okay, I think that makes sense. Thin lines would also look good. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna start with the big sections, and then towards the end, we'll just sort of add the details. Because we don't have to plan too far ahead with the shapes. Just because of how the Bedrock breaking techniques work. Or technique works. We can sort of wing it, which is cool. And really unique for Bedrock breaking. Okay, I think we got it for the most part, and then maybe we change it here a little bit. Push the split forward by a bit and turn it over here. We make a bunch of cookies in my world for no reason. That's all the reason you ever need. Dang it, I'm out of netherrack. I was so close to finishing too. Okay, so impact there. It's so hard that we can't really see the full thing because of nether fog right now. I think it needs like a corner here too. And then maybe like a little offshoot here. I'm running out of netherrack again, am I? Almost. We're gonna have hoglins on the roof with the way I'm doing this. Can't you turn off the fog? No, we're in pure vanilla because we're in a snapshot. I have no mods right now. You're gonna see why we're in a snapshot in just a minute. Because I think we got our shape for now. Yeah, guys, I think I like this. This is gonna look kind of crazy just having that hole cut out without even doing anything. I think we're ready. I also used a lot of rockets I gotta be a little bit considerate because this is how many rockets we have before I can't fly anymore. There's no way to get more here. Okay, I think we're gonna get ready. So before we continue, this can go. Won't be needing that. Then we need a sugar box of grass, sugar box of bones, and I need a chest. Do I still? I had one down there. Maybe I would. Some people will realize that's a geometry dash. I spy with my little eye. I've never actually played Geometry Dash. How crazy is that? We need some nether wood. Just so I'm able to make chests. I don't like going into the Crimson to mine the wood there. Not a fan. Oh, this is gonna be all the wood we ever need. Because of you guys, I don't like it in Crimson. Already flying up there. Looks so cool. Okay, that's perfect. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. I only need 2 right now, though. I think we're gonna set up the chest here. We also got one over there, but that's fine. And then I think the way to do it, guys, is just go in like strips of 5 blocks. So we have some sort of control of where we're going. It doesn't need to be 5, but just like clear out a small strip so we can monitor how far we still need to go. That will mean I use a couple extra rockets though. It's all the way over here in the corner. So we go like 3 blocks into the wall like that. Dude, really? Trying to get the angles. Oh, he's done for. I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, interesting. Okay, we should be getting... Exactly. I'm gonna make a little step out so we can check without using rockets. Okay, I think this entire area is safe, let's start breaking it. Pretty much that. I think that's close enough. Dude, you're in the way. So guys, the reason we're here is grass is now officially the most powerful block in the game. Except it isn't always. It's only true if you happen to be in Snapshot version 24W35A, which is where we're at. How much debris did I get from mining this? 0. It's not a good haul so far. To be fair, we're in the very, very top of the nether, so I'm not really expecting to get much debris. Oh, there's a block above me. It's actually a bedrock block. We might need to break that too. Oh, let me actually do this, guys. We need to travel under the blocks that we're gonna be breaking, so we have the entire ledge here. And then after we do that, we can easily fill in everything to the right. I'm gonna make this somewhat annoying for myself with just the shape that we're working with. This is a better way, placing the blocks out. We're gonna be doing this for a good 2 weeks, I think, to get the entire thing, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Oh my god, I almost fell off. I was one step away from diving there, and I had no clue. I'll just press shift and then we should be fine. I'd be fine if I fell off. It's just, it's gonna be a scare. Just you, or does the nether make the grass look yellow? It looks super weird. That's not just you. To me, it's a little brownish, but it's ugly, that's for sure. Okay, guys. Step 1: prepare the terrain. EJ, what's the streaming schedule for next week? I'm gonna be live at the same time as I am right now on Wednesday. After that, we go to 3 p.m. Central Europe time. Every day, Wednesday through Sunday. And it's gonna stay that way for weeks on end. I'm really excited about it. Okay, guys, you crazy to see, or are you ready to see the bedrock breaking magic? It's way too easy. Oh, I need to have some grass blocks in my inventory. So on this layer, technically we can mine the netherrack. That's probably better. The last layer I did was the top layer, so I was still in that mode of everything needs to go. I sort of got in the groove of doing the technique better last night. I just did a lot of blocks like this. Yesterday, guys, on stream, and just after the stream, we already did 5 layers in this entire area, so... I got some distance under belt already. That is probably not an expression. It did not sound right. Askimir, welcome in. Wi-Fi Sky, is it seriously that easy to break Bedrock? It is not, unless you go to a very specific snapshot that we're in. I should probably put it in the description, right? It used to be this easy. Sometimes, in developing new versions, Mojang brings back old mistakes. That's just by nature of how big the game is. And certain things won't get tested as thoroughly, like can you break Bedrock? So sometimes in a snapshot version, something slips through the crack. And if you can find a snapshot version that is forward in time, which this one was for me, from 121, this is step forward. And then we can go back, or we can go further forward to 121.4 is where we're gonna pick it up again, and then we should be fine. Okay, let's put the bone meal here, guys. Let me put the version of the snapshot in the description real quick. (24W35A).
We're so dysfunctional, but still inseparable. Yeah, we just never get it right. You're playing games with me and my sympathy, but not enough to say goodbye.
Okay, description updated. I need to get most of my grass back because we need to recycle it, or I'm gonna run out of grass blocks for this. And as I said, we can't go out of the nether, so that's a bit of a challenge. Young, good morning, dude. Welcome in. Sleeping through a stream this early is a good thing. That means you're doing it right. Second misplace. There we go. This is kind of a nice way to do this, actually. Doing the small sections, because we're gonna see that gap, like right here to our right, slowly opening up further. That's cool. That one immediately went to dirt. He did not want to be a grass block.
We're so dysfunctional, but still inseparable. We're never getting it right. You're playing games with me and my sympathy. Still, I won't say my goodbyes. But if I were to let you go,
Okay, and then here we fill it in. I'm gonna have to squeeze under the last one, but it's fine. Oh my god, the same misplace. Same type misplace, again. Anti-grass gang? Grass is goated. I love this mistake. I honestly, truly do. How's the sound level for you guys today? It's better, right? With the block breaking lower. Oh, I jumped off. My mix is a little bit different, my audio mix than yours. So I gotta check. Better for sure, a lot better? Nice. Nice, love to hear it. If I balance my inventory out a little bit, I should be able to do this without going back and forth every time between the bone meal and the grass. Oh, guys, this is the move. As soon as I have like that outline, I should just crawl on here. Better. That way I don't have to worry about falling down. Okay, quick sip of water, guys. Love grinding and doing things like this, but watching this isn't quite the same. Is that good or bad? Okay, road 2 out of 5. Once you start getting to the taller layers, guys, there's more bedrock there. I feel like the strat is just going for whatever bedrock block you see at the edge of your screen, and if there's netherrack, you just you mine it. But you don't have to mine all the netherrack because you remove a lot of it just addressing the bedrock. I love that we're able to pull this off in vanilla. When I saw the glitch, I was so stoked. Sorte! Welcome in, dude! We're doing some ungodly things here. It's cursed. Bedrock is not safe to me. Or for me. From me. I don't even know how to say that. Doing is a lot more fun than watching. True. When you're watching, you're sort of in it for the journey towards it, but also for just getting the result. And basically this is going to turn into a podcast for the next 2 weeks, right? You guys just listen to me yap. And then also we remove some bedrock while doing it. But there's like, you're gonna see the same visual essentially for like a week, maybe 2. Until it's done, we go back to a stable version and we start getting the build in, and then things are gonna get really, really cool. Best podcast? Luxury, welcome in. Podcast, I guess. Perfect for coding. That's true. It's good background content for sure. They're gonna be chill streams, that's for sure. Well, unless we have some piglin incidents. Looney Rogan podcast? I think Joe Looney makes more sense. Has a better ring to it. Okay, 2 out of 5 layers done on this height. Almost thought we missed one, but I think it's alright. Joe Looney and Joe Mama collab when? Job. Okay, same thing as before, guys. We can be smarter doing this. I gotta get on there and sort of squeeze under. Wait, what? I can be a little quicker doing this by just following the outline like this. It's fine that I'm a couple blocks over. That doesn't bother us in any way. It doesn't even have to be a perfect, like, fit. What the heck is that sound? Has that always been in the sound design? That one's crazy. Okay, I think if we sort of move over to the side here, then we're able to squeeze through everything. I feel like we got a pretty good method to it, guys. We're losing a little bit of time because we're not doing like these massive sections like we did yesterday. That was for sure quicker. But I don't think we're losing too much, and this will help us do a better job at getting the shape looking right. It's Joe Boy Looney who made for a great intro. It would. Nether ambience? Yeah, I know. I know what it was, but that was like, it sounded crazy though. Sounded like a UFO or something. I know, right? The wacky sound. We're losing a little bit of grass, guys, but that's fine because I got like 6 shulkers. The only thing is I can't afford to just get rid of them on purpose because we'll run out of grass before we're done here. Ask ChatGPT to make a light theme and it changed the shadows to white. Looks so bad. AI is getting really crazy, but I also love when it absolutely fumbles. Maybe doing smaller areas would actually be pretty speedy because you don't have to worry too much about getting the blocks right. Okay, we're on the 3rd layer, guys. We're gonna have a lot of bedrock, so I don't think we're gonna be mining much netherrack here at all. Just because it dies as collateral damage. Okay, we got a little bit here. Probably need more bone meal in a minute, though. I should keep the bone meal shulker in my inventory, honestly. Is it bad that I had an AI exam, which I gave from ChatGPT? You filled in a ChatGPT answer on your exam? Yeah, that's bad. The reason it's bad is you're not learning anything, and that, in the end, like, guys, there's no reason to do school other than learn something from it. I know it sucks, and you sometimes don't want to do it, but if you try a little harder, you care a little more, what's gonna happen is you end up knowing something by the end of it, and then it wasn't just a huge waste of time. Because if you feel like this is a waste of time, I don't want to do it, and then you sort of do nothing with the time, it's sort of, you lose it twice, if that makes sense. When you really don't want to do something, but you have to, like you can't avoid it, try to do as good a job as possible. So you didn't do it all for nothing. And then, like, when at a certain point in life you feel like you've studied enough and you want to do something you love, by all means do it. I'm not gonna stay in school forever. For a lot of people it can be a good idea, for some people it's just not. And you gotta figure that out for yourself. But as long as you're there, try your hardest. You won't regret it. How long am I gonna stream, Yeetboy? Till 12. It is currently 8 minutes past 10 for me. And at 12, I'm gonna head out for a couple days of vacation. I don't have netherite armor, ultimate success. Well, I do, but I'm not wearing it anymore, because if you use diamond armor, you can launch yourself in the air with wind charges. The knockback resistance on netherite makes that not work so well. So I'm mixing up the playstyle, and I had to sacrifice my netherite in the process. How are you breaking Bedrock? Isn't this patched? It is patched, and then they made a mistake in a snapshot in between version 121 and 121.2, I think. I've not updated from 121, so I'm abusing this this issue that happened in a snapshot in between, and then I'm updating to 121.4. We've been doing this for a minute now, so it's starting to normalize for me how we're doing this, but it's not normal at all. It's absurd. Okay, another layer done. I didn't even take time to look what it was facing. It was just like noise, nope. There. Get out of here. You have inventory space? I do. Guys, we're not even gonna bother removing the netherrack underneath right now. We'll do that after updating. Llama's eating chips, dude. Thank you for the upgrade to Looney Night again. I've been streaming in the Looney Nights Discord every now and again. I did a little bit of live streaming yesterday while I watched a magnificent YouTube video called Harry Potter and the Stone 2024. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. It's truly something. I'm gonna put your name in the book as soon as I remove this last little bit of grass. We do have an issue with the book though. This says 12/12/2024. And it's gonna say 12 till something. Snapshot times. Because we gotta make this book last for a little while. Llama's eating chips in the book, and we'll put in Yonlu as a bonus name. Quick sip of water, guys. Cling stick, exactly. You just can't mess with the grass. It's built different. I couldn't find the block. Okay, we're already there. Always sneak in with the bonus name. I think it's because you talk a lot. To elevate your chances. Alex started watching your hardcore series about 4 years ago while in university. Now I'm 27, living the adult life. Time flies. Greetings from Germany. Greetings right back at you, dude. I feel that. Like, a lot changed for me in the past couple years. It's been kind of crazy, but I feel like right now it's starting to settle down again for me. Life moves in the ebb and flow. When will I finish the cave, King Carp? I think after I do the Nether Hub project. Because I expect that by the time we finish the Nether Hub, guys, we're gonna have to stall for a little bit while we wait for the end update to come in 122. And I think that's a great moment to complete the cave, because it's getting there, honestly. But I've been really looking forward to do this. Also, that ending of the 6000 Day movie, it was kind of clear that this needs to happen. So, the comment section thought so as well. A lead yapper? Yolu? Fair enough. You're Yapatron. When's the face cam back? Ishan? I don't think I'm gonna bring it back for a little while. I'm kind of chilling right now. I sort of want to make a new studio, get a new webcam. Because we had so much issues with the webcam flashing. He's so sure about it, the end update. I'm so sure. So sure. You guys are gonna be so proud of me when I'm right, and I've been saying it for a year. Also, you're gonna laugh at me so much if I have to eat my enchanted golden apples, but so be it. Sometimes you gotta live a little dangerously, you know? Take a risk. Guys, the next layer is only bedrock. Jeez, compare this to piston breaking methods and how fast it is. It's kind of crazy that this whole method, guys, what I'm doing right now, going through that snapshot to use the power of the grass, this is full on impossible for a lot of people. Because they could only go back in time, and that is way sketchier than moving forward. But if you've already updated to 124 or 121.4, there's just no real way to do this. This nether ambient goes crazy. I've just not been in the nether for a while, so I kind of forgot about it. I'm running out of bone meal, hang on. I'm pretty sure we have a piglin who's mad. He's mad alright, but he just eliminated himself. Because I broke that shulker box. So you gotta know if a piglin's mad. They can sneak up on you right quick. Should have brought more food. Yonu? No, I got plenty of food. I have a shulker box of golden carrots with me. And I also have more than a stack of pork chops. Cooked pork chops by now. Just from killing the hoglins that attack me. Can you explain your idea for the nether hub? No, King Carp, I'm not going to. Not for a while. You guys will see it unfold. I have a concept for it. I have two like main ideas that I'm building the rest around. And then the rest of it we're gonna figure it out as it goes. But I've got the aesthetic for it, and I think it's gonna look really, really cool. Just a seed farm in the nether? Gotta be the worst way to farm seeds. Not even using fortune. You get so many seeds with fortune, that's crazy actually. Okay, last one, guys. I was so ready for a mad piglin. Just in case. I think he calmed down. What up, buddy? You kind of played yourself there, didn't you? Bye. I agree with Looney, watching it unfold is so much better. It's like waiting in line for a ride, anticipation builds up and makes it so much better. That's exactly it. If you know right now you're sort of gonna check in every now and again and see how it's going, and if it's taking shape yet, and if it's becoming a thing. But if you don't know what it's gonna be, every step of the way is more interesting. Who was this person who said 2 streams? They legit predicted the future. This is not gonna be done in 2 streams. This is gonna take a minute. It might look like we're going fast, but when I saw yesterday that it was quite quick, the progress, I immediately went like, okay, that means we can go pretty big with it. That was kind of a factor, just how effective it will be. But it's way more effective than I thought. Season 1 Revenge? Yeah, that one had a little sting to it. You're not wrong. Okay, that's the chest, so we're where we need to be. Okay, I thought maybe that's easier, but it's not. We just gotta get under here. You're down, welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Doing good. Hope you are too. We're breaking our way through the nether roof in unprecedented ways. Out of the loop for a minute. What season are we in now? Llama's eating chips. Still season 2, dude. The forever season. I really hope that's true. I really want it to be. This world is awesome. Do I remember this seed? Of course I do, Luxray. I still want to bring it back, but I'm gonna bring it back at a moment where the channel is just doing really well. Because the seed was a cool series, and I wanted to have like an actual audience. Also, I just can't afford to make it right now because I wouldn't pay the bills. We'll bring Naked and Afraid back for sure, though. There's no doubt on that one. Renocos, dude! We got the boat goat in the chat! Dude! Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining us. You can break the nether roof. So, normally speaking, there's only a couple ways you could break the nether roof. You have to do it top down using a piston glitch, where you flip the direction of a piston while exploding it with TNT. That's a really slow process because you go 1 block at a time and it takes like 10 seconds to set it up. The other alternative is you can automate that. So there's machines that actually replicate that same piston placement. They push the pistons down, align them properly, and automatically break them. Now that's a really, really viable strat and it works well, but it still has a pretty big downside, and that is that you can only do it in square or rectangular shapes. Now there is a version between 121 and 121.4. It was the snapshot of week 35. So it's called snapshot version 2435W. 24W35A. And in that version, there is a pretty big slip up on Mojang's behalf, which means that we can do that. And this is much quicker than, I don't know about the piston, like the fully automated piston version. That could go quick, but you have to place a lot of pistons, so it's kind of slow to set it up. But you can never do really weird shapes with it. Whereas this bone meal trick, this is just like, it's just wrong. Look at this. If we go in F5, you can just see us eating the bedrock away. It's crazy. Shouldn't exist, but it exists, so we're gonna use it. And this is gonna be the foundation of a pretty awesome build. Yeah, dude, I'm so happy when I found out about this this snapshot thing. I saw it in a Phoenix SC video, and I was like waiting to start my Nether Hub project. Waiting because I didn't quite have the idea. I felt like it lacked something cool. And then I saw this. I dropped everything I was doing when the video popped up. Watched it, immediately went into a snapshot to confirm that it was viable. This was like, I think 2-3 months ago now. So I've been getting ready to do this for a while. And I've been stoked about it for a while too. Guys, we did a good job of sort of coloring in the lines, it looks like. I love how crazy this looks in F5. It makes it way worse. Because you see all the blocks popping up, not just the one right in front of you. Looney the Bedrock Caterpillar. Yo, that's a title. I like that. Oh, guys, we might have some background noise. There's still construction going on at my house, and they're currently sanding like a window frame right next to me. I don't know if you hear it. It's a buzz for me, but if you don't hear it, all good. If you don't hear it, much better. If you do hear it, it's probably only gonna be a little bit. Unusual stream time. It is Dan Ferris. Welcome in. I couldn't stream today because I'm leaving for vacation around noon, or well, actually 1 p.m. But I'm gonna get ready around noon. So it was like either I don't stream or we rock it with the early birds. Have a stream where people in like Australia, New Zealand, Eastern Asia can tune in a little bit easier, and the morning folks can grab their coffee and hang out as well. If you're one of those, cheers. And if you're here from to what is far east for me, it's awesome that you're here. Okay, guys, we did a big old chunk there. Let's do like another section right here. But first we gotta remove the grass. Dude, the sanding sound is crazy for me. I don't think you guys hear it probably, but it's wild. It's really quiet, so most won't notice. Yeah, it's there. It also doesn't pick up if I don't talk, I think. Renocast, if you I made a in my last video, 6,000 Day Movie. I don't know if you've seen it. I assume not. But it's been out for a couple days. I made an ice boat race in my base. It's a tiny little map, but there's a segment where you can see me race it in the video. Would you be willing to do a speed run on that? Like, do 10 laps as quickly as possible. It's vanilla, so it's a slime launcher up. But I can send you a copy of the map if you wanna give it a shot. I tried it. For me, it was really tough because it's a tiny little loop. And if you hit a block on the side, you're just royally screwed for your time. Hell yeah, I'm down. Okay, dude, send me a Discord invite. It's just add Looney, and I'll I'll talk you through it. That'd be awesome. I think if you do it after a little bit of practice versus me doing it, even after a little bit of practice, I'm gonna bump into a wall at least once, and that just kills a run. So you might literally be twice as fast. Oh my god, he actually did it. Yo, Jordan, dude, thank you for the 20 bucks. Didn't have to do that, appreciate it. Little support from my friend. When 100 days in Bedrock Hardcore with the Varia. Well, that's me. If you didn't know, I don't expect it, but sure would be cool. Wait, did you release a video on it? I wanna check that out. That's cool. Boom sent it. All right, dude. I'll talk to you after the stream. We're gonna put Steven in the book as a bonus name. I have to watch the entire vid. Dude, the boat racing segment is like 20 seconds. It's what, like, legitimately, that's one of my 2 favorite scenes in the entire movie. And the movie is like an hour and 44 minutes long. But it's just super, super random. I made a little edit on it. Okay, so we're gonna go from... We go like 2 blocks in here. It doesn't come all that close, guys. The shape I have on the surface is not like the perfect only shape we can work with. But we gotta keep it in mind a little bit. That was the perfect way to peak, actually. Okay, here we have hella space, so we're gonna go over this way. Am I too late? Ainsby, you're not. Do I say your name correctly? I'm not quite sure with yours. Hoglins are so tanky. Yeah, they really are. Okay, I think if we do go to around here, and then we sort of carve back, we're gonna connect to that other section. And we should be fine. Guys, I did a little bit of PvP practice over the last couple months. I actually haven't been too active on it, but last night, end of stream, somebody said, Looney, do you want to do some PvP at the end of the stream? So, or well, said, do you want to do some PvP? I said, I'll do a couple games at the end of the stream, and I was much better than I expected. But the reason I reference this now is I feel way more safe just in hardcore. Because I can fight without getting hit like there. So it's way less stressful because you don't have to worry too much about the damage coming in. What's the new project, Sumi? We're working... Oh my god. Where the heck did he come from? Was he like... Oh, probably there, on the netherrack. Well, that was a perfect example. That could have jump scared me so bad before I did the PvP practice, and now I was like, okay, that's fine. We gotta build here. So project is a nether hub. What we're gonna build and how we're gonna build it, I can't quite tell you, but right now we're just getting it ready by removing the bedrock. I'm really curious how much time we're sort of wasting is the wrong word, but I'm still gonna call it wasting on the weird angles and stuff. It's gonna be significant. Okay, I gotta stay like closer to the wall, or we're gonna like pop out every time and it's gonna waste some time. Fun fact, Samsung is working on their own mixed reality headset running Android XR. Looks pretty cool. Definitely is a ski goggle. Those can look hella cool though. How are you breaking the bedrock? Too boring gamer? Because I'm also breaking bedrock using Bedrock Breaker by Desu Desu. I'm mining 20 by 20 chunks. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. That does take a lot of pistons. I'm exploiting a glitch in a snapshot version between 121 and 121.4. Number is in the description of the video. But it's a something is messed up with tall grass spawning in that snapshot, and you can use it to break any block above it. Imagine removing it all with TNT. If it's literally TNT one by one, it's near impossible. But even like, there's no way to do this with this shape except for the snapshot method. So I'm really happy about it. Why do I hide mini HUD for thumb? I'm not hiding it, but I just don't have it right now because we're in that snapshot. So you're cheating, Sumi? I mean, you can call it that. Technically, we're in vanilla Minecraft. We're just pushing boundaries, I guess. But if you want to label it cheating, I don't actually mind that because I could see where you're coming from. Llama's eating chips. Thank you for the $10 as well. In addition to the renewed night membership. Good night, 3 a.m. I can't type. Dude, what a good exit message. See you later. Thanks for being here. It's always good to see you. Have a good night. Honestly, guys, I wouldn't necessarily call this one cheating. There's a lot of things where if somebody does it, I just go like, I don't know. It's kind of cool, but it's also a little lame. Whatever. However, with this thing we're doing right now, we're fully in vanilla Minecraft. There's nothing not real about it, and we're doing something that is absolutely impossible outside of these circumstances. Because the thing we can do right now is break Bedrock in a non-rectangular pattern, and that's impossible. So if I would see somebody else doing this, I would be hella stoked. I'd be like, yo, that is a good find. Especially if the build ends up looking good too. Let me grab two names. Llamas was already in the book, but we're gonna put Pippington in. Pushing boundaries into the void. Nice. And we're gonna put Dragon Skull in there. Also, the other thing is, like, I'm risking my time here because I'm probably gonna spend 30 hours doing this, and I don't know if it's gonna work until we're out of the snapshot. Because we could face world corruption on the way out, and then I made a backup yesterday, guys, before we started this, and the deal is pretty simple. If I die in the snapshot, I die. Like, that's a death, and it's the end of the series. If I don't die in the snapshot, but I make my way out and the world is corrupted, I am definitely going to go back to the backup of before we started this. And then all I lost is a bunch of hours. So we're gambling time. That is you. You're going to the Hall of Fame? Probably. Now, usually that is a certainty if you're in the book. But this book might not make it out. So, fingers crossed. I think what I'll do, guys, is before I get back, I'm gonna flip through the book on stream so we see every page. And then if everything goes well, but we lose like our items going over to the stable version, I will just make a book with the same names. We're gonna continue this, guys, but I actually need a toilet break. And while I'm gonna do that, I'm also gonna head downstairs, grab a cup of coffee. That's just an espresso, so it's gonna be really quick. I'll be back in like 2, maybe 3 minutes. See you in a minute. While I'm gone, here's a little break video that shows you how the world started, which is pretty crazy to think about if you see where we're at now. Be right back.
Know that you know it, 'cause you already messed it up.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah. We're almost there, I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed, take me there. We can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever. To the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night. Oh, don't wanna wait We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. I don't cross my T's.
Yo, guys, welcome back. I apologize. That was not 2 minutes. I went well over time there. But we're back. Cup of coffee and everything. Rebel Soul. Yes, D-Dog. Yes. Oh, I'm out of storage space. I'm just taking these netherrack blocks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but they're essentially free because I gotta remove them anyway. I hope I have enough walking space to get to everything here to clean up every round. I think it might work. Definitely works. Nice. We're losing grass here every round, but that's fine. That's why we brought plenty heading in. Guys like the video, says Dragon Skull. He's not wrong. I need to remind you guys again. I need to train you. Because you guys are here, so I want to trust that you're having a good time. And if you're having a good time, you can do me a small favor by taking that moment out of your day, clicking that like button, because it does help a lot with recommendations. Which means more people, which means more party. And I think we all want that. Why so early, Matthias? I wouldn't be able to stream today because I'm going on vacation for 3 days in like 2 hours. So the option was not stream today or stream hella early. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna stream hella early. Do people who usually can't join because of the time a favor. I can't confirm chat, hit the like. Guys, listen to Radicas. Do I say your name correctly? Or is it like Renocast? Good vacation? Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Loving this time. Can we do this more often? Dragon Skull? So, I want to be like pretty consistent with the stream time. So I want to pick one time and just stick with it the entire time. That one's going to be 3 p.m. my time. We start at 9 a.m. right now, so that is a 6-hour difference, which is a lot. But I will try and do some extra early bird streams. Because I hate it that time zones are a thing and some people just naturally miss it. First variant you said sounds better. Don't really mind. Is it one of those things where you just kind of typed it out without thinking too much about the sound? I do prefer Renacast as well. That has a better vibe to it. But that's not my decision to make. If it's your name and it's the other one, I just gotta gotta accept that. Red Bull Soul, one of the best songs. I think we partially own like the rights to that song now. I don't think that's how art works, but Yoluni coming to the Netherlands next week. Can you suggest some places? Rija? I think, like, I live in a city called Utrecht, and I do think that place comes highly recommended. It's very close to Amsterdam. It's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes by train. And the reason I would recommend it is that it's not such a... It's very similar in many ways, but it's just a smaller place. So it's... The way I always describe it is it's a big city because everything you could ever need is there. But it's also, like, tiny. Which means for me, if I go outside, I always run into people I know on the street. Like, literally 70% of the time. Which is crazy because there's still, like, 400,000 people living here. And I don't know all of them. So the story is, when my dad bought me a Minecraft account a while ago, he just named it Renacast 1 and it has stuck ever since. Did your dad just randomly named it and you stuck with it? That's awesome. That's a good origin story. I like that. Including the random one. I also really like the 2 in Recrup 2. I always think that's funny. There's this artist, guys, called Anderson .Paak. I think a lot of you will know who Anderson .Paak is. Truly one of the musicians of this generation. He's insane. But Anderson .Paak has a dog in between Anderson and Paak. And when asked about it in an interview, this was before he was famous. He said, well, the thing is, whenever I get to the point where this is a big deal, I want people to have to care about it. So they have to write out this dot. And this is a really interesting thing from a music industry perspective, because like a lot of people won't properly do their homework when they're marketing a show. They'll just go like, oh, okay, this artist will sell tickets. I can sell tickets using that, and I'll just do it. And he kind of made a point of rubbing it in people's face. Like, you know, I do a lot of work to be here and do this, so you better write my name right. I think that's such a power move, and it's cool because it's not an ego thing. It's more about people should care about the art that they program. And I really respect that. That's like fighting a good fight for everyone. How many seeds do you have? I think what the real question is by the time we're done with it, how many seeds will I have picked up in my stats? Because it's gonna be a lot. I've been throwing them out, so how many seeds do I have is not that. Doesn't matter. Looney, do you live alone? No, I live with my girlfriend. We moved in together. We moved into this house September of last year. And by the time we moved in here, she'd effectively been staying at my place for like 4 months. So let's call it a year and a half. For all that's welcome in, that's just really basic. The thing with the dot in Anderson .Paak, I don't know, I like it a lot. Your track has your favorite museum of automated instruments. It's absolutely fantastic, really awesome stuff. Allcom is talking about a place called Speelklok Museum. Speelklok Museum. It's about church bells, essentially. Not necessarily church bells, but like City Hall when it plays a tune. Looney, fill in the netherrack so he stopped losing grass. It's fine, it's fine. We got like 6 spare shulkers of grass. When we get to the point where it starts becoming problematic, I'll fix it. But for now, we have a little bit of leeway. So we can lose it. It's okay. I still haven't even used the shulker, so... If you want to check if the update to 121.4 is safe, back up the snapshot world. Check out how the update goes in the backup. Just to make sure you don't waste the 30 hours. Simon, this is... I'm gonna do this. But I'll probably do it like before I get back. Or well, when I get back, before I get back to streaming. Because I'm kind of... I believe it's gonna work. And we gotta believe. And I also, like, I want to take the risk. I'm fine with the risk. Because the risk is very worth it in this case. But you're right. It's probably smart. And I'll do it when I get back. I think we're absolutely fine as long as I don't go out of the nether. Because nothing really has changed in the nether since 116. Nothing is changing going forward. So the chance that I bring any data into the world right now that doesn't compute with 121.4 is almost impossible. Can someone type it out? I'll do it. I'll do it. This is the place I was talking about, the museum. This is the whole hero I was talking about? Oh yeah, this does seem easy. The hardest part about this is being in the right version, I guess. The rest is just do the grindy thing. I feel a little sad, guys, for people who join the stream, just get super excited by how you can break Bedrock this easy, go in their own world to do it, and it doesn't work. That kind of sucks. But to be fair, they'll probably come back and ask why, and then we can tell them. You're welcome, Nina. That's some automated alarm clocks. Music boxes, most impressive stuff. Some massive street organs. So wonderful to hear. Yo, that sounds like you get a good time there. I know you took mitigating steps. Personally, don't want you to lose the world. Well, we're not losing the world. Like, the worst thing that can happen, unless I die in a snapshot, then we're done. But the worst thing that can happen is the whole thing just not really working out. And then we go back to the backed up version. And if we have to go back to the backed up version, guys, trust me, we're gonna try it again. Because it's worth. And if it's worth it, you gotta just make it work. Add a small parkour with the mace in your base. NT-Zone, I really want to do that. I did a little bit of research on how it works with the armor stance launching you up. I'm here for it. Mace parkour is sick. Guys, quick sip of my coffee. 1 sec. Dragon Skull, that does not work very well. Old school players just going, hey, just go on creative, break it easily and fast. Dude, screw you. Survival. Survival! Rijat, thank you very much for the 40 rupee dono. Thanks for the advice. Hope I bump into you. I should be easy to recognize, right? We're gonna put 4 olives in the book as well. What shape is the hole going to be, or is it a surprise? I can fly up for you. We mapped it out with this this netherrack. We're sort of cutting or carving that out. Yo, this song is vibe. New addition to the playlist. And then once we get out of the snapshot, we have a lot of netherrack to mine. I might actually go for a mining trip. Honestly, we can make new pickaxes, but make them diamond. That's probably better. Okay, I do not trust that piglin. I'm gonna wear my armor. He's just chilling up there, but piglin PTSD is right. Is real. I did take some other precautions, guys, before heading into the snapshot. I left my mace at the castle throne room. I didn't want to take it because I'm like, if I lose all my items, it's fine. It's just an armor set. We can make a new one. But getting Windburst 3 for the mace was such a pain. And I don't want to have to... I have heavy cores. I think like 4 to spare. But 4 Windburst books takes forever. It's 5% on a ominous vault, which means that on average 5.5%. So on average you're gonna have to take about 20 per book. So that means like your expected value, since it's 5.5, that's a 10% bonus. So expected value would be 80, is somewhere around 73, 74, I think. I calculated it to 72, then rounded it up for a correction, but I don't know if that correction actually makes sense. I just felt intuitively that just taking the 10% off is not the right way to calculate it. I don't know if that actually tracks. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Someone who's better at math than me that might be able to explain that. I'm not terrible at it. Like, I can learn it. I just don't know the rules of statistics. Ready to go. PTSD from piglins for good reason. Very, very good reason. You know what, guys? That whole dying to a piglin thing, it's honestly pretty simple. There's one thing I should have done, and that is practice PvP. If I did that, I wouldn't have died. Even with all the other circumstances that led into it, Now, looking back in hindsight, I can tell you a big thing, a big component of me dying there is just not having any PvP experience. Because my instinct there to survive hardcore is to do what I always did, and that is run away from the danger. That's how I survived, guys. I wasn't good at the game. But the way that I survived over 6,000 days is I just got very good at analyzing where the danger is. So then when the piglin snuck up on me in the most unexpected moment, unexpected setting, I was not ready for that. And that is what happened. We can make it more complicated than that, but I think truth of the matter is I wasn't as good of a Minecraft player. So I sort of deserve to die in a way. Those are harsh words, but I do mean them. But it was a pretty crazy set of circumstances, which also explains why I survived that long in the first place. Because I got good enough to where it needed to be a crazy set of circumstances. Old school players, why am I digging this bedrock? I'm gonna build a nether hub here. A cool build connecting my entire world through portals. And I want to make it something special. I don't want to make it something straightforward. So we're going to build it in both the upper and the lower nether. The choice to bridge like one block outside of it was a good one. That saves a lot of time. It just got very awkward, the orientation. Nina says, I think in the end it was good that you died because we got this world out of it. So I actually agree. I really, to this day, still hate that I died. But I also think that was my rite of passage as a hardcore player. I'm not the same player I was as before it happened. And whether that's good or bad, I think everybody gets to decide for themselves. But it changed something, and change in itself isn't a bad thing. Mini Disco with a very interesting contribution to the chat. Ali, not netherite? No, you got the Nightball explanation there, I think. It's because I'm hooked on the breeze balls. It's simple. Being prepared and having PvP and experience, learning experience, now Looney's 100. 1,000 times better. Dude, 1,000 is a lot. I do think me just improving in general areas in the game makes the streams better. Like, we've been having a lot of fun with the mace this week, just goofing off, killing mobs that ambush me. NC's can you make use moss from a moss farm? Would that work? I think it would work, but probably you get way more... No, grass is better. I think you're able to get tall grass on moss as well, I'm pretty sure, but you're also able to get a lot of different blocks that won't break the bedrock, so it's much, much less effective. Dragonflight hit different. Dragonflight on this world, the first one. Yeah, that was quite a moment. I take about 2 stacks of extra grass blocks per layer here. And we only got 2 more layers to go, so it's absolutely fine. Yokomas, have I tried the new silverfish mining method? I have not, and I don't think I will in this world because it's super out of control, right? It's like, how do you stop it? But it goes crazy. I've seen it, and it's such a cool concept. Like, full automated silverfish mining is wild. You actually stop it by not throwing potions anymore. It's pretty straightforward, but you're always going to be a bit delayed there, and it goes fast at a certain point. This whole breaking the bedrock feels pretty, like, normal, I guess. I know what we're doing is wild, but it gets kind of... You're sort of just in the process doing it, for the most part. And then I get to the last layer, and all of a sudden it feels super wild. Because that's when you're properly removing what used to be the barrier between upper and lower nether. I feel so bad for bedrock players. Oh my god. You guys don't have an upper nether. That's wrong. That's wrong to me. I really believe that we're heading in a direction of version parity. But, like, some things just make me wonder. Like, not being able to go above the nether roof. Like, how are we gonna match that up? It looks like we're heading towards Java parity, where Bedrock is catching up with Java rules. For example, like getting hardcore mode on Bedrock too. But then, like, there's certain things you can't... It's so hard to have a set player base and go like, oh yeah, guys, it's really cool that you've been playing this game that we made for like over a decade now. That's cool. That's cool. We like you being here. Also, we're gonna change everything about how Redstone works so the versions match up. I mean, how do you do that? That's messed up. Parahackle, welcome in! Hi, by the way. Since when does this method work? Oh, dude, your French is very much excused. Welcome in. This method does not work unless you go to a very specific snapshot. It's in the description of the video. Connor, same question. How are you able to break the bedrock? So in this version, a snapshot version, 24W35A, tall grass growing does not check for blocks above it and just removes what is already there. It's super broken, and we are abusing the hell out of it. Because it enables me to do something I could never do any other way. Yo, time flies. It's already 11? We've been doing this for 2 hours. What the heck? I mean, we've made good progress. Method is much faster than I expected it would be before starting. Which is good, because that just means that we're going to make a bigger hole. Okay, last one on this this part. Start at 9. Feels like it was half an hour ago. Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, hang on. My earbud is falling out of my ear. We can't have that. No. No! Is this for a nether base? It is. Dude, no. That's a hit. Boom. You don't want to play tennis with me. You don't. I mean, real life tennis, you'd probably beat me. But as a ghast, it's just a dumb idea, you know? I'm actually kinda alright at any sports. Probably tennis too. But tennis is one of those things where if you've never really done it, it's hard. It's counterintuitive at first. if you try to put power behind the shot, it just goes up, you know? So takes some practice to get the arches right for the first hits. So if you know how to tennis, you're probably gonna beat me. If you don't know, I might stand a chance. Hey Looney, how was the day? Elgato, welcome in, dude. Thank you for joining us today. I'm chilling. I'm really stoked at the progress we made yesterday. Because we already have this massive hole here, and I thought that we weren't even gonna start breaking Bedrock yesterday. I thought we were just gonna prepare for yesterday's stream. And then as the stream was approaching, I was like, I should check out the version changes before I start my stream. Because we might just do more than I expect. I'm really glad I did that. Okay, I need a little bit more grass. Blood, welcome to the stream. Blocks Menace, welcome in as well. Is Nightbot a real boy? Nightbot is not a real boy. Nightbot is a... Well, what's in the name? Nightbot is a bot. Is Nightbot a real boy? Is a perfect way to ask that question. I love that. Pinocchio vibes. Whom I'm gonna meet Pinocchio later in the day, by the way. Headed for a theme park called Efteling for the weekend. Okay, guys, you ready for the craziest part? Top layer, check this out. This is the best part for sure. This is witchcraft, Sorte. It really is. It really is. I think, guys, what we're doing right now that we've done a little bit, I think this might be the all-time quickest method. This is probably quicker than the full automated Bedrock machines. Because those can only do a layer and then you gotta replace them. And if this is how fast you clear a layer, I just don't see us getting anywhere close to that, even if we automate it. Wait, you can do this? Wow. Loppy? Well, you can't, unless you're in the right snapshot. We really broke the game with this one. Little Miss Unique, welcome in the stream. Good to see you. Grass versus Bedrock? Yeah, grass easily wins. Can we check the seed stat? Let's just do it at the end. I'll find my my seed stat in the update. Or sorry, the update, the backup before I went into the snapshot. And I'll compare them. The day counter. I'll press F3 for a second. Since we're using coordinates for portals now anyway, it doesn't really matter. 6,039. Again, I did a very decent job with following the line here. This is the funniest thing where you can't use rockets if you're in tall grass. That's a very good job, actually. All right, clean this up, and then we carve out the next slice. We're using F3, I see. I'm not really using F3, not to navigate, but I will use it to link up nether portals going forward. And since that's the case, like, coordinates aren't full secret anymore. So I might as well do that. Boring Sham, dude, thank you for the 40 rupee dono. I tried contacting Rek for my armor video. Can you? Dude, I'm sorry, but I can't middleman on that. Usually, so Rek is the kind of guy where he'll look at stuff. So if whatever you made is interesting to Rek and he wants to do something with it, I'm sure he'll find your message eventually. So on that one, you basically only have two options. You can try reaching out to him, but you gotta trust the process. And there's two possibilities of how it may be. Either he's interested or he's not, because clearly Rek is a very busy guy, but he's also a super nice human, so I know for a fact that he'll eventually find your message, because he's generally open to it. And then either he cares about it or he doesn't. And if he doesn't, I guess, like, that's fine, right? I've pitched a video idea to Rek before where he went like, nah, I don't think that's me. And that's very normal. Rek is a nice human for real. He's such a good guy. Okay, next slice. Now things are starting to get interesting, guys. I think we're gonna try and do this section to around here. So from the edge, this is like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 blocks in. There's nothing there, that sucks. From where did I count that? Here. 14 blocks in from right there. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Oh no. I'm one layer too far up. It took a while before we ran into that first block. Okay, so we count it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then we go somewhere around here and we go from the other side. What was the video idea I pitched to Rek? So you guys know how Rek is untrappable, right? I had a video idea and I still might end up making this video. I haven't recorded it yet. I was like, it's kind of a Rek rep video, so I might want to do it with him. I might just do it by myself, but moment in time when things work a little bit better. I thought, how cool would it be to take a world and spend like 24 hours working on it in creative, and all you do is you fill it with traps and an objective to get to, and then a year later you try and beat it yourself. And you see how much of the project you forgot. And if you can trap yourself a year from now. So you gotta like think about what could I do that I don't remember how to solve it when I have to go and get it. That looked a little glitchy. Is getting noticed by Nightbolt normal? Yeah, he's programmed to do that. I think I just go and we do this next section. Wait, did I put names in the book just then? I put Boring Shana in there, but nobody else. So Blood is gonna go in as a bonus name. Crafted XI, welcome to the stream. Or Crafted 11. How are you breaking the bedrock? Because I'm also breaking a bedrock using a bedrock breaker. I'm using a grass glitch in a snapshot version. Snapshot number is in the description. Okay, not these. I think I do add this one in. Wait, what am I doing? This should be on the ground. Wrong Y level. It needs to be there. Callum, welcome into the stream. Finally someone understands my name. Yes. Nailed it. That's a win. Quick sip of water, guys. Losing so many grass blocks? Guys, it's fine, it's fine. We got a couple shulkers back up. As soon as we get down to like 2 shulkers, I'm gonna start caring about it. Before that, it's really no problem. I'm sorry, dude. Guys, get smite on your sword. If you hit a single zombified piglin, you insta-kill him, which means that they don't get mad. Build a museum, Andreas? I sort of have a little bit of a museum in the Hall of Fame. That's where all the books go. That's where you guys are a part of the world. Let me dump this netherrack. Guys, I'm so vibing with this whole project. I don't know about you, but I'm having a really good time just because of this working. Playing in your hardcore world, occasional nether sounds scared you. Yeah, I get that. I sort of like, I do it because if I'm watching a streamer, I like watching said streamer. But if I'm watching somebody stream and they're in the nether, I generally hate it. As long as I'm playing at the same time, that is. And most of the time when watching a stream, I will be doing something grindy. It's so satisfying. Yeah, I feel that. Nether Hub 2.0, exactly. Nether Hub 2.0 is gonna go crazy, guys. I don't think you understand yet. So we're gonna lose a little bit of grass on this corner, but that's almost nothing, so we're still fine. Oh, it was a baby piglin. Something sounded like it was about to get mad, and then it didn't really happen. I was like, what? Open Sky Nether can accommodate some cool builds. Looking forward to see it. Yup. You really can. I can actually just walk here, it's easier. Looney, what are some of your favorite games other than Minecraft? I play this IO game that I really do enjoy playing. It's called Core, K-O-U-R. It's a really wonky shooter game, and I use it for aim practice, and it's improved my aim a lot, so that's cool. I played a little bit of Rust after Laguno had a YouTuber server for it. I've played a bunch of Rocket League back in the days, but I only really like Rocket League as when you're playing duos in comms nowadays. And I just generally like games. I've really enjoyed playing GTA 5. I've really enjoyed playing The Witcher 3. I really enjoyed playing Power World for a little bit. Okay, that doesn't work. I'm 2 grass blocks short. Let me get him here. I think you could cut some time. Oh my god, what was that sound? I really want to punch him in, but they're just barely not going. I think you would cut some time by looking up and breaking the netherrack before putting the next layer of grass. Maybe. I just don't think I'm using that much time breaking the netherrack. Because a lot of the netherrack just gets broken by grass that I'm using to break bedrock. And when I go and look up, I'm gonna have to break all of it manually. So that might end up costing more time than it saves. Not sure. I think it's actually pretty close together. It doesn't really matter one way or the other. It sounded like Bro climbed up there, but then he didn't. It would save time if they then only had to place the grass blocks for the bedrock, but that's just not a good workflow. Guys, for the next stream, I should probably set up a nightball command that just explains the whole bedrock breaking. Although I don't really mind explaining it, but... Your kid is really good at Seeker in Rocket League. People who are good at Rocket League, it's crazy. Like, they get really... The skill ceiling for that game got so high. And to be fair, it got pretty high pretty quick, but now it's escalated. Which is cool. I like that. He's just on that ledge. Hello, welcome to the stream. Why am I breaking the bedrock? To make a nether hub build. I want to build my nether hub both above and under the nether roof. I need to... He's not going to be able to hit me because he's an idiot. I need to have a little bit of extra grass in my inventory so I don't empty it out during a run. And yes, I did call the Hoglin an idiot. I do not care. Which version is better, Java or Bedrock? I think part of it is what you're used to. I'm inclined to go with Java. Just because you can move a lot of items into a chest in a single click, and that is such a time save. It's actually not a single click, it's a double click. By definition, that's something else. I'm building this too low. Why? Have I ever been to Walibi in Flavolon? I have. But I've been right next to Walibi more often than I actually went there. Going to Lowlands Music Festival. So I've been really close there a bunch of times, but I think I only went to the actual theme park like twice. Wrong height? No, Fury Pet? Yeah, you got it. I fumbled. That's what you guys are for, paying attention. I just click and hope for the best. Farah, welcome in. Why breaking the bedrock? Nether hub, dude. Nether hub. The time has come. Guys, I just realized something. Maybe I have to make the hole a little wide so I can decorate the sides. Do we want to show the bedrock or not? Maybe in some parts I do and then in other parts I don't. Is this a mod, Shiny Lover? No, it's not a mod. We're in full vanilla, but we're in a snapshot version. There's a modern snapshot 24W35A, which was messed up, and they let a tall grass growing bug slip through, which I am happily using. Is this my breeze ball sugar? It's not. Okay, 3 more layers to go for this section. There were 1,355 new messages when you woke up in a group chat with 4 others. That's a good conversation. Crafted 11, any tips on huge self-sorting storage system? Go to the storage stack Discord and study for a little bit. It's really overwhelming for the first couple hours, but it's so worth it looking into how it works and why. And it's also just really, really cool. There is so much knowledge on storage. It's crazy. When you do that, what helps a lot to understand really complicated things is just grab a world download and go in there so you can look at what it looks like and sort of fly through. Look at the different sections and why they're there, and then start looking into what components there are, how they work, what designs you can get for them. Prosecco out. See you later, dude. Thank you for being here. Looney use a composter and hopper to turn seeds into bogomil to make it renewable. We don't need renewable bone meal because I have a wither skeleton farm that is above the nether roof. So I can just go there if we're run out. And we got a lot of bones to work with. I'm actually gonna have to go to the farm anyway to fix my tools every now and again. I'm gonna make a toasty now. That is never a bad idea. Gaming Giant, what version of the game are we playing? Snapshot 24W35A, which is after 121 but before 121.4. Madaf, how did I know about the grass breaking in this snapshot? I got it from a Phoenix SC video. And I'm really glad I found it. When does the stream end? In 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I'm gonna pack my bag and get ready to go on a quick vacation for a couple days. I love Phoenix's videos, by the way. Dude is amazing. That's so funny. I love how popular those videos are as well. Just because he'll get like a couple 100K views in a day on just exploring new obscure Minecraft things. And the reason I really, really like that it's so popular is that it shows that there's so many people who care about all that like Minecraft nonsense. And I love seeing that. Has Not Rick been here today? Yes. I even spoke to him on Discord before stream started. Before you go, don't forget to send me the epic ice track thingy. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna send you the world copy, like right after I finish. Renocast, can I actually like call you right after? Does that work? For like just a couple minutes, I'll show you where to go. Vacation to go? Of course, absolutely. Give him the trimmed one? Yeah, exactly. There's literally an up-to-date. I think the world download for that one is like 84 megabytes, which is crazy, but I trimmed the world so insanely like tight for the Patreon 6,000 days world download. 84 megabytes for my world, imagine. Essentially all the empty chunks are trimmed and everything that has something in it still existed. Afraid being in a car? Okay, I'll just send you a message and a screenshot, it's fine. Dude, I really hope that you don't drive cars like you drive boats. That'd be terrifying. Imagine being overtaken the wrong way and then seeing the guy in front of you on the highway. That'd be bad. Drifting on the interstate? Exactly. Thankfully not yet. I don't want to hear this not yet nonsense. Get that out of here. Don't practice. Don't start practicing. Don't you start practicing. I do not want to hear about it. Here we go. I think, guys, this is the second to last layer that we do today. And then we get to see exactly how much we did in a 3-hour stream. And that's a pretty good benchmark for how long the rest of it's gonna take. Do ice boating skills come in handy when you're doing 110 in a school zone? Reno, here's a question. Like, I imagine a lot of people in chat here have seen your ice boat drifting videos. When I watch that gameplay, it is like you've spent a lot of time doing this and putting it into practice, and it really shows. So your gameplay is really smooth in these clips. Does that translate to other games? Like, are you generally good at games? This is a weird question to answer, I imagine, because like you're probably a pretty humble dude, but you know whether you're good in a game or you're not. What did you just hear? Nina, you can't ask me questions like that. I have streamer brain. My short-term memory is active till like 3 seconds in the past. And then everything that happened before stream. But from just now, I have zero memory. My RAM is always maxed out. Isn't there like a Bedrock breaking machine? Well, not there is, but you can only break it in square configurations. I like to think that I'm good at learning stuff fast. Dude, that answer makes so much sense. Yeah, I think this is generally true for anyone who's good at any one game. Like really, really good. To get to the level of being really, really good, you need to be able to identify your mistakes. And once you have that framework to look at what you're doing and analyze it to find the mistakes, I think that translates to everything else. Dude, every time a piglin takes damage from me spleefing him, I'm a little sussed out. I just think that things are about to go bad. This guy has an enchanted sword. I do not like that. That has cost me a world once before. We are not doing that. Good at Super Tux Kart. That translates to Mario Kart. Fair enough. I actually find that playing shooters, which I never used to do, but I find that playing shooters translates really well to being better at Minecraft. Just because they're so aim heavy. In Minecraft, you're generally aiming at something that is at least a block big, and that means you can have pretty crappy aim and still do decently. But you're not going to be able to track very well. Once you start playing shooters, like if you don't aim properly, it's just missed. And if you miss, somebody else might hit in the same time frame, and that means you're dead. And being dead is like exactly what you don't want. Like the number one thing you don't want is being dead. So having to be more precise with the aim is a good way to reinforce getting better. Because otherwise you're dead, and we just figured out that's not what you not want, what you don't want, right? Nina's so bad at shooters. Well, that's gonna be true for as long as you don't play them. Thoughts about Minecraft 2? Guys, I don't think there ever will be a Minecraft 2. Maybe, but I wouldn't see why. Because Minecraft 1 can just last. Death kills you, I know it's the worst. Okay, last little bit. Am I gonna watch the Minecraft movie? Absolutely. And I'm gonna take my girlfriend to come along and see it as well, even though she has never played Minecraft. But she's not avoiding that one. No chance. Frick, my toasty burn. Dude, you told us about the toasty like ages ago. That was not a healthy amount of time. Favorite part, favorite layer. Get out here, you stinking piece of bedrock. Sean, see you later, dude. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Did you dye your hair blue because in 6008 video your character skin? It's the other way around, Madov. Somebody, Foxy Magic, somebody in stream chat asked me like, do you want to dye your hair blue? How much money do you want for it? I said I don't really like putting a price tag on things like that because it's like I don't want to tell you to spend a bunch of money that Like, you really shouldn't. There's no reason to do it. If you want to do it anyway, just do it because you want to, not because I'm giving you some incentive that might end up being a bad investment in the future. While I was explaining all of this, Foxy just said, here's my first offer with a $250 dono, which was stupid. So I said, okay, you got yourself a deal. And then I dyed my hair blue. We were bloony for a little bit. And while I was bloony, I made this character skin wow. Character skin have blue hair too. Imagine telling somebody that you don't want to put a price tag on it, dyeing your hair, and then they just go first offer and give you the money. That was a weird moment. It was really awesome though. We had a lot of fun with the streams too. I still can't believe this works. Guys, adding the breeze balls, wind charges into your normal kit for gameplay, I think it's a super powerful move, and it can save you from a lot of dangerous situations, because the moment you get hit, you just do this, and it gives you so much time to think. I didn't even realize that when I did it. I just did it to have fun, put them in there to have fun with. Character kin? Yep, I said that. Balloony? Balloony is also, yeah, Balloony is, that used to be my life. I was a full-time balloon artist. Actually, I think I was a full-time artist and a part-time balloon artist. Because a lot of that time I was just researching and working out concepts. Guys, we have... Dude, you're not part of my moment of explaining things. You gotta go. Since the stream started, this line basically connected. So in 3 hours, we've cleared this amount of Bedrock. And that is not a bad score. 2 hours, 55 minutes. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Guys, for right now, I want to thank you very much for being here. I want to thank you for hanging out. I'm going to go on a little vacation trip. So I'm going to see you guys on the other side. I'll be back on Wednesday. And Wednesday, we stream the same time as we did today. After that, we go to 3 p.m. every day. If you just got here and you're like, what the heck am I watching with the Bedrock breaking? We're using a snapshot glitch to get rid of Bedrock. And when it's done, we're going to 1.20, 1.4, and we're continuing the journey. Before I end it, let me fill the remaining slots on this page. We're going to put Dragzel in there. We're going to put Madaf in there. 0506. We're going to put Poic in there. I had to check that I didn't mistype that. We're going to put Padoxify in there. We're going to put Foxy Furman in the book. Lux Ray is going to go in. 405. And I want to put Random Cuz in the book because I think it was cool that you're here. Guys, we're not signing it because this book has to last us until we get out of the snapshot. For right now, thank you so much for hanging out. I had an awesome stream, and I'll see you hopefully next week. For right now, have a really good weekend. And until we meet again, Looney, out.